Update number 7. Do I see a boat and a lake? Stay tuned. Welcome and thank you for joining me. I'm your host Greg here at Midsummer Railway N-Scale. What's this? A Magnarail? Yes, I succumbed to a Magnarail. Why? Well, because I can run a boat. A boat on a lake. And yes, this is update 7. Before we get into this, I just want to apologise that not everything has been filmed. Partly because my meds, my nasty chemo drug has been increased and my dizziness. So it made it very difficult for me to video this. But also it was very hard to put this together. And a few swear words that just might take me off YouTube. So I had to edit this very carefully. The other thing I need to say before we go on any further, if you see me in a chat somewhere and I only say hello to everybody and don't reply, it's because this nasty chemo drug makes my head spin and watching the chat just does my head in. So why a Magnarail? Well, I wanted to put a lake in and I didn't want it to be stagnant. I wanted something to move. The only option I really had is putting in a Magnarail. Now, as you can see, it comes all the bits and pieces you've got to put together. This took me days and days and days to put together because of my dizziness, and it is very hard to get all the links right and joined up without something over the top. But you know what? You'll learn as you go. It does click in, and it's a very simple system. I got to admit, it works well. I was surprised that it wasn't as noisy as what I thought it would be. So yes, there's lots of bits that I've missed, but here you can see it's sitting in motor and all the links. You put the magnets inside the links. There they are, the two magnets, which will hold the boat on to the track. The last few links are really difficult, and make sure that you put the magnets in first, not like me where I tried to put them in last and had to go back and put all the chains back together again. So here you can see is the first test run. It's very smooth and very slow. I've got to admit, I'm quite impressed with the Magnarail. Getting it working is pretty easy once you've got the links in place. As you can see, it glides nicely through. Everything seems to work without anything on top of it. So, but you do actually need to cover it, otherwise it won't take much before it will actually come apart and the chains links will pop off. Here you can see I've mounted the motor underneath, and I've also got a speed control so I can actually slow it right down, and running just a 12 volt power supply. A variable speed, yeah, I don't want it to run real fast. Now here you can see the lake and the surrounding pieces that I built up using foam. However, I ended up actually pulling all that foam out, but we'll get to that maybe later in the video or the next video. Here you can see the boat is going around the track, and you have to make sure that you get the magnets in the right orientation. Yes, I didn't have an issue with that. It's very smooth, it's very quiet. I tried to minimize the amount of joins in this, so I only used 2 sheets with 2 joins rather than making it a bit of a gap in the middle. I thought that might be a bit too difficult to have too many pieces, and sure enough It does. It does make a big difference. So the less pieces and the less you have to join, the better this is. This is only a short update. Mind you, it took me 2 weeks to put this together and to get what you see on the screen. But then again, as I said in the first place, partly because of my meds. I want to ask everybody who are not subscribed to subscribe and hit the all button so you get all the updates. I want to thank all my subscribers who have subscribed and lots of new ones. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you like the video, please hit the like button. It does help encourage me. Comments, nice comments, always help too. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And keep those model trains on the rails. Until next time, bye for now.